Florida saltwater fishing. I'm Heath, and it's time to get into the bite. Wahoo in the boat, baby! That's a solid kingfish right there. Yeah, nice dolphin. There we go. That's dolphin trolling for you.
Let's do this.
Double header! Woohoo!
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Right on the boat.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, folks, it's a beautiful morning in the Florida Keys. Heading out of Key Largo. So we're rigging up and we're making our way offshore. We're gonna dip some lines in the water. Hopefully with any luck, we'll be bringing home some food to the family. Before we get into this though, if you wanna learn more about fishing, grow as an angler, or just see some great and exciting offshore fishing adventures, you can start by hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss a thing. So it's a nice day. It's beautiful out. Great fishing conditions. We got a wind from the northwest going on about 3 to 5 knots. Some storms building, so we're gonna have to watch what happens when we're out on the water. I don't want to get caught offshore and have a storm approach from shore out to the ocean and get stuck. So the idea for today is we're gonna head off past the edges of the reef, do some planer trolling out in some deep water around 300 feet. And we'll also have a topwater lure out and, you know, kind of cover that water column. Do some of that southeast Florida coast trolling. See if there's anything willing to bite out there. All right, folks, like I said, it's a beautiful morning. We've got some lovely, nice, cool conditions going on. We're getting ready to make a run for the border. You know what that means. We'll see you out on the water. All right, folks, so we headed out of Key Largo this morning out of North Sound Creek. We've headed out about 9 miles, sitting in about 250 feet of water. So what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of planer trolling and have out a top water lure. I want to head out to about that 300-foot range, see if we can get some deep water planer trolling hits. Our planer trolling setup is this: Penn International 30 spooled with 80-pound braid. We're going to be trolling a number 6 planer. This will get you down about 50 to 60 feet when trolled between 6 and 8 knots. We're going to have 100 feet of 60-pound monofilament leader on it. You need a long leader when you're planer trolling to get away from your terminal hardware, which is the planer. Our lure is going to be this: a little dolphin colored squirt squid hooked onto 5/0 double tandem hook setup, and we got a sort of green mylar sea witch in front of it, and it's on about 18 inches of number 4 40-pound wire leader. And of course that's going to be tipped with a bonita strip. And we're going to have out a topwater lure also. The setup is going to be this: Penn International 12H. Great little small 15 to 30 pound class reel on a 7-foot star rod from the Handcrafted series. And our topwater lure is going to be this: the infamous Billy Bait Mini Turbo Slammer in the color pearl blue, hooked up with double 5/0 tandem hook setup on about 10 feet of 40-pound monofilament leader. All right, so we're not going to waste much time. We're going to get right into it and see if we can get into the bite. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to let out our planer. Unwind it from our yo-yo. All 100 feet of it. All right, that's the planer. Now we're going to dump the planer in the water. Now, if you were using braid, I'm going to show you how to set your planer without stopping your boat. You just want to make sure you keep pressure on it so that the planer doesn't trip itself. You're going to let out about 100 feet of main line because you got out a 100-foot leader. And what we're going to do now is we are going to put it in the rod holder. And we are going to slowly tighten up on it and get underway. And that's how you set your planer with braid without doing all the stopping and starting and going. Put your click on, get up to speed, you're good to go, rocking and rolling. Tether a rod to a boat. Look for the bite. All right, so we got our planer trolling set up and running. Now we're gonna let out our top water lure. Maybe we can find somebody up on top. Gonna let this one out about, 100, 125 feet or so. Then we're gonna head out a little deeper. Right now in about 268, 270. And again, like I said, I want to get out to that 300, 400 range. See if there's somebody deeper out there. All right, good with that. All right, we are up and trolling offshore in the Florida Keys. We got the Penn International 30 set out long with the planer down about 50, 60 feet, doing right around 6 knots right now. We got our top water lure. That's on the Penn 12H. Both international reels. The planer is on 50 to 80 pound class gear. The top water is 15 to 30 pound class gear. What we're doing is a tactic that allows us to fish the water column, fish multiple layers, cover more ground essentially than, just trolling one plane, like everything up on top or everything down low. We're searching and hunting for the fish. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go out to maybe about, 350, 400 and circle back around in, stay in this general area and, figure out what's popping. Sun's starting to come up a little bit higher, so, as that happens, the fish will go down deeper. Oh, whoa, and we just got hit. There we go, that didn't take long. I was gonna do more of an intro. Oh man, smoking, let's do the gap. That's awesome. That didn't take long at all. Like I said, right around 270. Good fish, good fish. I got to take my time. No need to rush. I got a big fish on. Turning on his side. He's heading out this way, so I'm going to hook my planer rig. There. There we go. Got the bigger gaff on deck. He's out here jumping. He's about 50 yards away now. Oh yeah, he's mad. Mad too. No reason to race him in. Got my boat slow forward. Keep that line tight. Wear that fish down. closer if he's got a friend with him. These big dolphin travel in pairs sometimes, a bull and a cow. So we'll see. If not, hey, we're still lucky that we got this hookup. Good, taking off a little bit. Oh, it's gonna be a nice bull. Side right now. It's on his side right now out here about 20-30 yards. Wearing him down. Kind of a tug of war match with me right now. I can see my leader getting closer. He hit the Billy Bait Mini Turbo Slammer. Great lure, and you know I've always talked about it, and that just shows. You know, we're down here in the Florida Keys. We got this hookup within 5 minutes. Trying to keep it right at the boat side. Dolphin right there. All right, folks, there you have it. Nice solid first fish of the day. Nice 20 or so pound bulldog. Can't complain. It came out here, you know, not expecting much. Wanted to do a little bit of, you know, southeast coast Florida fishing tactic. We trolled all of 5 minutes and got hit on the topwater lure, the Billy Bait Mini Turbo Slammer with this guy. We're going home with dinner. All right, folks, so we had an epic day. We headed out this morning from Key Largo, North Sound Creek from Largo Sound. Headed out to an area of the deep ledge of the reef, in between the reefs known as the Elbow and Carey's Fort. If you're familiar with the area, you know exactly where I'm talking about. If not, you can look it up on your GPS or Google and find where these spots are. Headed out to about 250, started trolling. Set into planer line, set on a topwater lure. Said we're gonna do some southeast Florida coast, you know, trolling tactic, covering that water column. Within a matter of minutes, we hooked up with a nice bull dolphin. And that just goes to show you what I've been pressing. We've made this trip for the season down here to the Keys, and it's successful fishing time after time after time again. All you've got to do is persevere, take the time, stick with it no matter how tough the going gets. Granted, we caught that one fish and not much the rest of the day, but hey, I've always said it only takes one fish to make that fishing trip exceptional, and that is what happened. I mean, we can't complain about a 20+ pound dolphin. All right, folks, that about does it for this episode. Hope you had fun, hope you enjoyed, hope you learned a little bit about offshore trolling in the Keys, and enjoyed that nice little hookup with a solid Mahi Mahi. Till next time, South Florida saltwater fishing, going wherever the cool wind takes us.